So, a few months ago, we packed up our life in Brooklyn and we landed in LA. Today is September 1st. We moved to LA June 3rd, almost exactly 3 months ago.
How do you count? Do you count like this? 1, 2, 3? I think I count like this. Anyway, 3 months.
Leading up to our move, David would periodically say that we might have a really hard time in our first few months in LA, and that would be totally normal. I think that's generally true about moves. My last few big moves have been a testament to that. My mom never lets me forget that when we moved from Manila to Beijing in the middle of my 8th grade year, I was so depressed that I would go weeks without showering. I'm pretty sure it was days, but my mom loves the drama of that story, so I'm gonna let her have it. Anyway, she's often told me that you can consider the first 6 months in a new city or country kind of a wash, but that there's something kind of magical about the 6-month mark, and that's when things start to come together. Our first 48 hours in LA were confirming my mom's theory. The mattress we ordered to our new place was stolen.
We've been looking everywhere for mattresses.
Tell the people what we just got.
We found a mattress! It is $600, but we found a mattress.
We also got plants.
Successful day.
We arrived 2 days before our shipment, so we had to make do in an empty apartment while we waited. Not to mention that said apartment was not quite what we had hoped. I strongly suggest never signing a lease on a place across the country when you are not in town to see it.
The end of a very long day.
So the first couple of days were a little rocky. Maybe it's gonna be okay. Maybe. It will be. But as always, I went to my mom for advice, and she suggested that I should wait for the pendulum to settle. That things were likely to feel extreme right now, but soon they would slow, and eventually I'd find my center. And that's exactly what happened. Sooner than David and I expected, too. By the end of the first week, I was opening up to LA.
It's too cold.
I couldn't put my finger on why, but I started feeling so comfortable here. I still don't quite know how to explain it, but everything is just more in LA. The skies are bigger, the sun is brighter,
So good.
the days are warmer, the colors are more saturated, and fruit grows everywhere. I mean, that's magical. In July, the figs on the tree outside our window were ripening, and I was picking fresh figs every few days, and our neighbors told us many years ago there was a big family who lived in the apartment we're in now, and they planted a fig tree, and they still sometimes come down this block to check on the tree and pick its fruit. There's something so gratifying about that circle to me. I think the thing that strikes me the most is that you hear so many stereotypes about LA. I think New York is very similar in that way. Big city, people leave with impressions of it, and the stereotypes just haven't felt true. Some of the things you hear about LA are like people are flaky, superficial, it's extremely materialistic, and we've just not found that to be true. I don't know if it's because we ended up just really blessed to be on the right block with the right neighbors, meeting people who defy those stereotypes, but I don't think so. I think that those stereotypes maybe are true about like very small pockets of LA, but I don't think most of the city is that way. I found it to be so warm and welcoming and like friendly. And I hate that those stereotypes exist, I guess. Sucks. LA is abundant and bountiful, and I really, really love it.